Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Robert, and the channel is Western Newfoundland Ventures. Today's June 7th, I believe, not 100%. It's Saturday, 2026, and I am headed back to the cabin. So, it's supposed to rain the next couple of days, pretty hard. So I'm going to the cabin trying to finish the hole that I started for the plum tree. So I'm hoping I can get that dug today. I'm going to try my best to get that dug today and get it planted so that the rain can help it be happy, I guess. Maybe is the best term that I can think of. Anyways, I'm trying to take it easy because I got my car back last week, got the new dry shaft put on. It's nice and quiet. However, they told me a second time now that I am going to need to get, I can't remember what he said, but anyways, you can probably hear it. Hear the knocking every time I hit a loop. Yeah, that's gonna need to be redone. Anyways, I'll show you a little bit of road that I'm on here. Somebody's coming. So I'll sign off for now, and I'll be back in a bit. Hey everybody, back again. Made it to the cabin, and nice beautiful day. This morning, though, I think I mentioned this already, there was frost this morning, and maybe a couple other mornings, or one other morning at least. So let's take a look to see how the plants are doing. I can see right now tomatoes didn't do well at all, so I might have to replace my tomatoes. I'm not going to water them because I've got 2 days of a lot of rain coming, starting tonight and then Monday. So yeah, that one looks in pretty rough shape, so that sucks. And then I had only one other one, and this one over here had tomatoes on it, so tomatoes are still intact. There's 4 of them, but the plant itself took a beating, so I don't know if that's going to survive. I'm not that familiar with plants, or tomato plants, I mean, sorry. But anyways, the strawberries look to be doing great. Still not going to water them. Peas and beans, which I forgot to label, these are sprouting. Yeah, they're coming up pretty good. And the soil still looks pretty wet, so I'm going to leave it as is. That one's looking really good. The one beside it, you can't see it from here, but yeah, there's one right here, maybe, if you can see it, that's popping up. I don't know if anything else is. It doesn't look like it. But, and then this one, that one looks like it's doing great. Yeah, oops. Yeah. Try and bury that a little bit. Yeah, this one's doing almost a little too well. It's pretty crowded. I don't know if I'm supposed to uncover those by now. I don't know. But I'm going to leave as is since they're doing well. So I'm going to leave that. And then this one beside it, still I have no idea what it is because I forgot to label it. Come on. There's a little white thing that's popping up right there. That's the only one I see, though. Oh, there's a green thing right here. So I don't know if you can see that. Right there, starting to pop up. And then this one right here is, yeah, that's got a few. So that's looking good. Water. The water's dragging me down. And then, of course, that tomato, that poor tomato. The greens, I should probably trim that because I saw somebody in the video trimming theirs, starting over. This has got Nothing going on. Oh, there was some, no, nothing. Never mind. This is potatoes, so I mean, it's got a long way to go. However, I think this is potatoes too, and it's starting to grow. Yeah, that's a potato. It's starting to prop up, so I'm gonna bury that up. And then these are onions, and you can see a couple starting to sprout up a little bit. Here and here, starting to sprout up. And I can't remember what this is again. That might be potatoes again, I think. I'm not sure, but nothing going on there. And so I've got more buckets that I've got a bunch of herbs. Anyways, I'll shut it off for now until I get other stuff ready to go. So, all right. See you in a bit. Looks like they're mating. 'Tis the season. All right. Now I'm being weird. I'm facing the wrong way. So here's what I got going on right now. This project, I got several. So I got a stick from Shears's. I got several of them. I want to measure the depth of my well water. So hopefully the water will make a mark, because I used twine before and I couldn't see where the water was. So anyways, I'll try this first and see if I can get the depth. And so once I get the depth and the diameter, I should be able to figure out the volume. There's a calculation. I don't remember that from high school at all. So there is a calculation on the internet, a well water calculation, whatever. And I should be able to figure out how much water is in there. And then, so the purpose of that is to treat it. I don't know what the exact treatment is, if it's bleach, chlorine, whichever. So I'm going to stick this in, get it wet, and then get a measuring tape and figure out exactly the depth. So this should be relatively easy. Basic math. Geez, how deep is this water? Okay, right there. It's the bottom. So I am about 6 or 7 inches from the second one. So I'm 6 or 7 inches from the second one. Oh yeah, there it is. Made a perfect mark. Unlike the twine I used. So right here. Right there's the mark. And so that's, I'm guessing about 7.5 feet. So I'm losing it already because it's drying off so freaking quick. So right here, I'm gonna have to. It's right here. I'm starting to lose. I should have brought a knife. I'm starting to. It's drying so quick that I'm losing it. I'm gonna try and mark it with my thumbnail here, so I don't lose it. Anyways, off to get a measuring tape and get the. All right, guys. 7'1", so I was off by 5 inches. Anyways, so 7 foot, so about 7 foot. So we're gonna do 7 foot. It's gonna pour down rain tonight, and the next 2 nights is supposed to be 100%, 90%. So lots of rain. Don't know if that really affects us that much, the water table. Probably not, but please correct me if I'm wrong. Anyways, I don't know the calculations. I'll have to do that later. But I'm going to go three foot five. 3 foot 5. So 3 foot 5, 7'1", or 7 foot. Let's go do the calculations. Back again, guys. So, got the calculator here. First thing we want is well depth. Did it in meters. I converted 7 foot to 2.13 meters, and then 3.5 to 7 foot to 2.13, 3.5 to 1.07, and then put in the total well depth. I don't know why we need that. I estimated at 3 meters because it asks for static water depth. I should probably look that up before. But anyways, it tells you the well volume in meters cubed. So it's 0.7823 meters cubed. I should probably write that down. Holy crap. They're talking about stuff I don't know. Anyway, so the well volume is 0.723. Yes, I'm a lefty. 3 well volumes. Not sure what that means. I'm not doing this today anyways because I don't have the liquids to do it. Volumes is 3 well volumes, so I'm assuming it's times 3. I could work that out pretty easily. And then total well volume, which would be the entire well, maybe. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I will figure this all out when I get home. So total well volume is 2.697.6. And it doesn't tell me. It doesn't tell me what I need. So this calculator kind of sucks. Oh, this is just a well volume calculator. Never mind. It's not telling me what I need. All right, it's just a well volume calculator. So I have to figure out which one of these I need to use. I'm assuming it's going to be the well volume, the water, because the 2 other larger ones, like the 3 well volume and the total well volume, is quite so. The well volume, I don't know. I'll figure it all out once I get home, or I could do that here. But anyways, once I got this, I can figure out. First of all, I got to figure out what I got to use. Is it bleach, chlorine, whatever? So it could be something completely different. So I'll figure that out. Chemical pump feed pumps, determine your pump rate, calculate the feed rate, home remedy. Yep, I'll figure that all out, and then when I come back in a few days or so, I'll be able to treat it. So there you go, guys. Figured out the volume, and good to go with that. Make sure I don't forget it here. I should probably take a picture of it because I probably will forget it. That's the thing. I think it's because I'm old. If I need something at the grocery store or whatever, sometimes, or if I like a bottle of wine, I take a picture of it so I don't forget it. And so much simpler. Anyways, back to the next project. So here's what I really came to do. Not supposed to be using this whatsoever. And I just noticed I had a protector on there, so maybe it'll work better if I didn't have that on. Because of my prosthetic elbows, not supposed to be using anything like this, because if I ever broke the cement in my elbow, I was told in Seattle, which has a much faster service for operations than Newfoundland, that it would take up to a year to fix it. So I'm gonna try and be careful using this and not twist anything. So this is what I'm here for. I'm trying to get this hole finished today, and get my plum tree. So I have to get it above the roots there by, you know, 3 or 4 inches, I'm guessing, and then bury it. So that's what the project is. And wish me luck. Getting this complete is determined by how much paint I'm gonna have in a bit. So here we go. Try it. Maybe I didn't need a wood splitter. This is so much easier than the shovel that I had. I should have started with this. Yeah. And I should have picked a cooler, windier day, because this kind of sucks. Because I just started and I'm sweating already. Come on, baby. Move those rocks out of the way. Yeah. Well, everything's loosening up, so I can't remember where I put my shovel. That looks like clay. Uh-oh. That rock. Okay. Clean that out. First of all, I gotta find my shovel. Ugh. And on my back. Alright. I'm not gonna show you everything. I'll come back in about 6 hours when I'm down about 3 or 4 more inches for an update. I'm out of shit, guys. Back again. So, holes dug. Only took a couple of minutes. My mini-me could have done it in a couple of minutes. The only hard part was I had to do the Jean-Claude goddamn splits to get a little bit deeper. But this is kind of weird. I was expecting a hell of a lot more root than that. So this is, yeah. So I'm gonna have to, yeah. I don't know the best option here. I could do a 3-prong cable system to sturdy it while I shoveled it and bury it. I've got some fertilizer and soil already in there a little bit, and then I was going to pour the rest of that in there, and then I got some soil there, and I got 4 bags, giant bags over there, so I got tons, but I only got 2 hands, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to stabilize this. So again, I'll be right back in a sec. All right, back again, guys. So here's what I did. Got some wire, or I got some Velcro, soft side in. So I'm trying to reduce chafing because I won't be back for a few days. So got some wire. It's kind of like I don't know, something like if you get a loaf of bread or whatever, and the ties around it. Anyways, it's like that, and then I put nails, and yeah, it looks pretty even, pretty upright so far. I could fix it in a little bit if it's, so yeah, that looks pretty good. And I guess looks like a moose might have got at that little bastard. Bit it right off the end. Damn it. It was about 12 inches hanging off of that because I put tape on it to try and see if it would heal itself. Well, I'm gonna have to put up some chicken wire. Anyways, Back in a bit. Another 60 seconds has passed by. Because I'm that good. But watch out for that ladder. So I literally put about, the thing on the bag says it's in liters. I don't know why it's in liters. I put in 100 liters of topsoil. And then I put in, right on the very bottom, I put a thin layer of manure, or not manure. Anyways, fertilizer. So put in a layer of fertilizer. Then I put 50 liter bag, which is the biggest bag you can get. I think they're pretty, I can't lift them. I put that in, and then I put some more, I put the bag in that came in with the tree at the bottom of the tree and the roots. I've wrapped the roots, and then I put in a little bit more fertilizer, and then I put in another full bag, a 50 liter bag, so it's 100 liters. So I think that's good. It's not patted down yet, so I'm gonna finish it off with, because I don't want to open another bag, so I'm done with that bag essentially. I don't want to open another one because we're gonna have 2 days of rain. So, oh my god, the blackflies. That's the hardest part of this whole project, is the blackflies. And so yeah, I'm gonna finish it up, put some of that back to make it easier on myself, because I don't want to open another bag, and then tamp it down just a little bit, not too tight, and go from there. And then I've got some poles that I'm gonna put around. I got 4 metal poles that are about I think they're 4 feet, and then I'm gonna get the chicken wire and put it around, because I read somewhere, and I could be wrong of course, that the bunnies like the bark, and they might chew off some of the bark. So I don't want that happening, and hopefully the chicken wire is not going to deter the moose. But if by some miracle it does, then I'm happy to do it. I'm going to leave the wire on as is, because holy mackerel, it can get windy here, high winds. So I'm going to leave it as is, because I'm back in a few days. I'm confident there won't be any chafing going on by then, but I'm going to tamp it a little bit, trying to make it firm anyways, in case the wind does pick up. I haven't looked at the forecast to see what the wind's like. And when it comes to wind, so I look at the whatever app is on the iPhone, and it's usually pretty accurate when it comes to the wind. The wind rarely ever changes. If you look 4 days from now and it says it's going to be 30-mile-an-hour winds, it's not going to change all of a sudden, go down to 5 or 80 or up to 80, right? So it's fairly accurate. So if I see some severe winds coming up, I'll make my way back in and try and secure it maybe a little bit. I mean, the height of it, it's not going to sway too much. So anyways, I'll finish it off, and then on to the next project. So another mistake, I wasn't paying attention, so I was just cleaning off the tags, and it looks like I was supposed to leave the burlap on it and then bury it, but it should be fine. Yes, it should be fine. Just gotta convince myself it's gonna be fine. Oh, back again onto the other project. So much for not opening up another bag of soil, because I forgot. So what I did is I got that patch of gravel. I don't know why the previous one I had it there, but it's come in handy. So I put some gravel in the bottom of the buckets here, and I've got herbs and stuff. Peppers. I got I think I got two hot peppers, jalapeno, and some other pepper, and then I got cilantro, basil, I think, and something else. Anyways, I'm gonna fill them up, and then I think I'm gonna put these on. I'm gonna put these on the picnic table over there, I think. Just because of the damn rabbits. I'm always paranoid about the rabbits, so I'm gonna do that and put them on top of the picnic table, because at least give them a challenge, because I have seen rabbits jump on videos, and I'm pretty sure that's probably a universal thing. That was an Australia video, but I'm pretty sure it's probably universal. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put it on there and give them a little bit of water for now, because a couple of them are going limp. So give them a little bit of water, and and go from there, and then see what the next project is. Oh, all right, guys. So one thing I want to say about Blackflies. For those people that my friends in Seattle that grew up in the city, live in the city all their life, Blackflies are little tiny things, and they're not very smart, because if they were smart, you'd think that once you've killed 50 of them and you've got their blood smeared all over your clothes and your skin, you'd think they'd stop. But they don't stop. They are relentless. And I think the worst is when they try and get in your ear, maybe, or when they get on the inside of your eyeglasses, or behind your ear. They love to go behind your ear. Anyways, I'm gonna go over these, but first things first, I'm gonna try and holy moly, that feels good. Whew. Anyways, I'm gonna try and save this. I've got cilantro. Cilantro's suffering here, so poor little guy. Everything else seems to be going okay. So I got, let's go over everything first. I got cilantro there. Got a cucumber. I don't know why I got that, but for fun, I guess. Jalapenos. Rosemary. Okay, I don't need to take that out of the case. Basil. Hot Portugal peppers. That's all it says. And I thought I got jalapenos. What the hell? Is this a jalapeno? Parsley. I swear I got a jalapeno. Anyways, I'll pick that up in a bit. I won't pick it up now. But so this poor. There we go. Let's try. Oh yeah, looks good. Anyways, gonna put them all. I already got a little bit of fertilizer on it, so I'm gonna mix it up a bit, and then I'm gonna plant them. And I got some extra soil here if I need it. And hopefully, being up here will keep the rabbits off. So maybe I should turn the. I've got a trail camera right here, but I don't want to show you. I got a trail camera here. Maybe I should turn that around, face, just in case. Because I got one over there. I got a couple. I should probably turn it around, face here, just out of curiosity. And because if it does get bit or eaten, I'd love to know what it was. Rabbit or moose or bear or maybe cat. Maybe, you know, maybe a lynx likes one of these, thinks one of these is a catnip or something. I don't know. You never know. Anyways, be back. All right, guys, back again. Still battling the blackflies. Anyways, almost forgot. Almost made the mistake that I did with the garlic. Almost forgot to make a gap there so that water can drain in. But anyways, this is what it's looking like. Hopefully that deters some of the predators. So yeah, looking good. All right, next project is getting a cold drink.